Hello everyone, welcome back to Chen Design Channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this lion head medallion. Are you ready? Let's get started. There are two parts of this model. First is the lion head, and I can grab it from online, and there's a video right here showing you how to grab the file online in more detail, but I'm just gonna quickly to go over here in this tutorial. The second part is this shiny, most like a sun ray type of a design in the back. So that's starting with the website. You can go to cgtrader.com. This is one of the websites that I introduced in my early video talking about how you can grab those images to use for your model. The one that I use, I click on lion head and I click on free. So you got a few options for the free one. I got it from this one. This is from the artist Garawak, if I pronounce correctly, and it will show what you can download for and what is the license for. And make sure that the one that you use, you follow their license, and make sure either they are free license, you mention their names for your use, or credit to them, or you can purchase them. We need to have a STL file, so you can go ahead and download the STL file to get this lion head for you to use. Once we get the file, we are going to the file, and under the file you have import, and then you want to pick up the lion head that you import and click OK on this setting. It may take a while, depends on how big the file, but once the file comes in, it's going to look like this. Depends on the resolution. Sometimes it's really hard to see when you have it something like this. So it's easier to see in the render view. So now I have this upside down. I'm going to just turn it 180 degree like this. Okay, so now I have this lion head. I'm going to design my medallion. I'm going to start it with the circle and just tell me like how big that piece is going to be. In my case, I'm going to set it somewhere around 15 millimeter for the radius, and so that will be the size, roughly the size is going to be, and I can adjust this head to whatever that's going to be. Okay, so if this is the head size, I'm going to hide it that one first, and so it's easier for us to work on this. We're gonna work on the second part for the texture in the back. The first texture is going to more like a sun ray. So I'm going to starting from the center and snapping into the quadrant. I'm going to have this one, the pattern going 360 degree for 36 of them. So that's 10 degree each. So the first things we want to do is go to the rotate tool, and we want to rotate this 5 degree. Make sure that copy equal yes, and then you want to type it 5, and you also want to type it -5. So we have it this on both sides. The one in the middle I'm going to raise up. So I'm going to click on this point right here, and then using the gumball in my front view, I'm going to type it 0.5. Alright, so it's kind of raising up this way. Okay, so now I have this element. I'm going to using the commands called Loft, and we're gonna loft from this one to this one to this one. Okay, it kind of gives us something really rounded. So in the option that you have the option to make sure it's straight sections. So now we will get something like this. Alright, so that is one element. All we need to do now is using the polar array, and we are going to polar array 36 of them for 360 degree. So that's how we can get this pattern right here. Let's go ahead to select all the poly surface and let's join it together. Alright, so now we have that one, and we do want it to make it solid, and so what I like to do is to raise these things up, scale down this circle just a little bit, like this is because once we do that, we need to make sure it trim all the way and become circle. So we are going to use that to extrude it straight as a surface. I'm going to pick up that curve one more time and just move it down a little bit and try to cap it. So to turn it into the solid, first things we wanted to do is looking at the top view, we want to use this curve to trim those extra on the side. So now it's true circle. And then we want to trim one more time, use this top and also the bottom to trim off the extra on the top and extra on the bottom. So let's go ahead to join them. Double make sure that in our property here say is closed solid polished surface. So that one that we get the first one. So now let's turn on the line head and see how it fit, right? So for the medallion we cannot have it so much so pronounced. So I'm going to just 1D scale it down and put it in there. All right. So you can adjust the height and see how they are going to look. You can scale it down a little bit more and bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, so this is for the demonstration purpose. I'm not going to do more detailed adjusting on the lion, but you can always find a good head to start it from the beginning. The second thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to have the second layer of this sunray looking things. So I'm going to go to the other layer and I'm going to pick up all the curve and let's send it to the new layer. For the new layer, I'm going to make this one, let's say just giving a guideline, I'm going to have it somewhere reach about here. Alright, so it needs to have a slightly different pattern. So let's go ahead to 3D scale this guy to this guy. Alright, so this is how long we are going to get. With the same curve, I'm gonna use the same command, going to Loft, and we're gonna loft from U to U to U. Alright, instead of having a straight section now, let's go ahead to use normal. So you will get this round bump surface, and let's click OK. So we are gonna do the same thing. This is going to be surface is going to be polar ray, 36 of them. So there will be edge to edge look like this. Okay, so let's go ahead to pick up the surface. Pick up this surface and let's join together. Right, so now this has become one, but we do want to have like twisting looking things. The command I'm going to use is called Maelstrom, and we are going to select the center. So I'm going to type it 0 here, and first one gonna snapping into this point. The second one is where you are going to twist be in. So I'm gonna click it over here, and then you're gonna drag your model and you're going to see those fan looking things over there. And if that is too much of a twist, we're just gonna come back to one more time. Let me do one more time. Let's go ahead and snapping to the 0. And then we can say this is where we're gonna ending the twist, and we want to twist close to center, so that gives us a smoother twist, and then we'll get something like this. All right, so slightly twist is going to be our pattern right now. Okay, now what we wanted to do the same thing. We want to extrude in the surface going straight, and that will be how high that is. We're also going to move down this curve and move it down for roughly about 1 millimeter by giving -1. So that will be the thickness there. And again, I'm just like eyeball it, but you can design for whatever fitting into your thickness. We need to double make sure that every time you do any of transform, it may not fit on the edge perfectly. So let's go ahead to 3D scale this guy. Just need to go up a little bit like this, and then we can use the curve to trim off the extra there. Now we are going to use this surface and the surface below, and we are going to trim the extra here and extra here. So now we got everything. Let's go ahead to join them. All right. Now we have this one, and we also going to turn on the one that we had. Let me turn it into the ghost view. So we're gonna have something like this. We just need to adjust the height and make sure that it's not coming out from the middle or something like that. And if that is the height that you like, you can go ahead and turn on the lion head. Okay, so double make sure this is what you want. I'm not going to adjust anymore, but I'm going to trim the extra all at once, so we can bowling. If we like this one, we can bowling this one and this one together with the bowling union. And then I'm simply just going to draw a big box and moving this box down for whatever end thickness that I'm going to have, and I'm gonna do bowling difference. Alright, so the bottom now is completely flat. Only thing we need to deal is with a lion head. The lion head, when it coming, is a STL file, so we need to trimming with the mesh bowling tool. So let's draw a box first, and let's turn this box into the mesh. So once it is in the mesh, let's just go ahead to delete the extrusion, and we are going to adjust where the height is, somewhere around here, and we are gonna coming over here that you have the mesh tool and you have a mesh bowling tool, and you want a bowling difference, this one out of this one. Alright, so now the bottom is being trimmed off. You can turn the green part into the mesh, and then you can do the mesh bowling together. So that will be our tutorial today for the lion head medallion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you do, and if you have other questions about the jewelry design. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next.